When defining all these background properties, there's an awful lot of typing to be done. If we notice in our code, we've got background dash image, we've got background dash repeat, got background dash position, and there is a shorthand way of doing it. And the shorthand way of doing it is, instead of to use all these separate attributes or styles, is to just use the background style, and we then define these styles or these properties in a specific order. And the order that they go are, first of all, the background color. Okay, so maybe we want the background color to be, let's say it's going to be yellow. Okay, and then we just use a space, and we then go on to the next part. And the next part is, perhaps we want then to have an image. Okay, so if you remember, our image was URL and then the name, and then another space, and then whether it's repeated or not. So it's going to be no repeat. Okay, we haven't looked at background attachment, but there is a property called background attachment that really isn't used very often. But if you wanted to put that in, then you could do. And then finally, the background position. So we're going to have 100 pixels by 10 pixels. Okay, and then having done all of that, we don't need any of this code in, or these styles in here. Okay, so we've now just used the shorthand way of defining what background we're going to have. So it's going to be yellow, it's going to have an image called hea.jpg that's not going to be repeated, and its position is going to be 100 pixels in from the left and 10 pixels from the top. If we don't want to define any of these attributes, then that's fine, we just leave it out. But it has to be in this order. So for example, if we didn't want the background to be yellow, we just delete this yellow style information here. So let's save that and refresh, and there we go. Okay, so our background's now yellow. We're using an image called hea.jpg. It's not being repeated, and it's 10 pixels from the top and 100 pixels from the left hand side.